That's right, guys and gals. I said it. Don't fall into the AI trap. Now, you're probably thinking, what exactly is this crazy guy talking about? AI is the rage. Everybody's talking about it. So let me just be clear. AI is absolutely amazing, and it's going to change the world. It's already changing the world, and it's going to change how you do business, how you market, everything. But I just wanted to record this video. I felt like I had to record it just because of all the things I'm seeing out there and give you guys what I feel like you should really be taking into consideration before you drop everything and go chasing the next shiny new object, which is AI. So let's just talk about it, and I'll see you on the other side, and I'll clarify what I mean. So I've been involved in marketing for quite a while. I've been a web developer for close to 20 years. And I would have to say, in my whole time of doing this, AI is probably the most revolutionary new thing to come out since I've been doing this. And it's amazing. I've been playing with it probably for about 6 months, maybe a little bit less than 6 months now, and using it as a tool. But I'm involved in a ton of online groups and communities, and I've noticed some patterns that are really disturbing. And so for those of you that are in my community, I just thought I'd record a video and share my thoughts about that and try to keep you guys level-headed and on the right path when it comes to AI. So first of all, it's crazy as entrepreneurs. Our biggest struggle is chasing the next new shiny object. We're all over the place. It's kind of like a dog chasing a squirrel, and then another squirrel runs by and he's going for that one. Then a bird comes by and he's going for that one. We're just all over the place. And our attention and our hopes to capture the next big thing or the next great thing that's going to make everything easier or help us make $1 million. It's just so easy to get distracted and lose our focus. And so with AI, that's all you see these days when you're scrolling. Everybody's got AI ads now. All the gurus are promoting their AI programs. That is the next big thing, and everybody's jumping on board. So I think it's great. I think it's a super powerful tool. And I think you'd be foolish not to dedicate time to learning AI and using AI in your business, especially if you're doing any kind of online business. I think you're absolutely crazy if you're not learning about AI. But the concerns that I have are many people are just dropping everything and jumping on the AI train. And I really think that a lot of people are going to get burned by doing that. So I just wanted to address a few things, 3 things mainly that I think you should keep in mind when it comes to how you're going to be using AI in your business. So first of all, let me just jump into these and we'll share those one at a time. So the first point is your commitment to service. So your ultimate commitment to your clients should be providing them with the best service possible. And with that in mind, if you're running a business and you're operating your business and you are neglecting that to chase AI or think that that's going to replace what you're doing, I think you're really missing out on the point. I think AI is really more meant to enhance what you're doing. So I really recommend you guys to stay the path, continue working on what you're working on, and then bring AI into it to supplement what you're doing and to make it even better. What I see a lot of people doing is they're just taking the easy way out. They're looking for the fast buck, or they're not willing to put in the work and the commitment. They're using AI to generate things, and they're just throwing that out there one after another, and it's just garbage. I mean, AI can produce amazing content. It can really help you in your research. It's like having a conversation with a genius that can really help you. But I don't know if you've heard the saying, if you've ever been in engineering or data or anything like that, garbage in, garbage out. So if you put bad information into AI, you're going to get bad information out. And that's what's happening a lot. A lot of people aren't learning the prompts. There's a reason prompt engineering is becoming so big, because learning how to enter the right prompts in AI is super important. So a lot of people are jumping in and creating content or asking for certain solutions, but they're not asking the right way. I'll give you an example. I was working on a coding project, and I was using AI to help me finish up a few things on my code. And I put it in there, and I literally spent 3 hours going in circles with AI, close but no cigar, and I'm getting so frustrated. Finally, I took a step back and I thought, you know what? I can't rely on AI 100% to do things for me. I really need to figure this out. And then I took a look at my code and I realized that one small thing that I was telling AI was different when the code was executed. It was in a different location. So now when it's looking for it in this location, it was no longer working. So that was my fault because I was putting garbage in and I was getting garbage out. I wasted 3 hours going through this endless loop of trying to figure out why this isn't working. So it's really important to be sure that you do that. I'll give you one more example. I was in a group on HighLevel and I was looking at somebody asked a question about doing something in the builder. And the comment there was obviously AI generated and it had nothing to do with HighLevel's builder. It was way off base. And so this is going to lead me to another point, which we're going to talk about in the future. So that will bring me to another point, which I'll talk about in a minute. The number 2 thing I wanted to focus on is your dedication to focus. You know, as entrepreneurs especially, it's really important for you to be able to maintain focus and get the things done that you need to get done. And we talked earlier about chasing the next shiny object. So AI is very powerful, but if you're not focused and you're just dropping everything and going to AI for all your solutions, it's really going to take away from your core business. And I think it's going to really have an opposite effect and make you less efficient than if you were to use it properly. So I think it's really important to incorporate it in a smart way and make sure that it's enhancing what you're doing, not that you're just using it to take care of all your things and then neglecting the things that you really need to get done. And the third thing I'll talk about, which is super important, especially if you're into coaching or if you're doing a membership, courses and things like that, is your reputation. So again, as I mentioned earlier, I see people all the time these days trying to help people in groups. And, you know, it's a common strategy to go in groups and try to offer value. Some people do it with different intentions. Some people do it because they're sincerely helping and they realize that eventually that's going to come back to them somehow. Some people do it actively trying to sell. And it's really obvious these days that you will see people posting AI generated answers to comments. And those answers are so many times so far off. It really is impacting your reputation. So if you're going in a public forum and you're answering somebody's question based off of an answer you generated from AI, make sure that answer is right, because people are just trying to take the quick, easy route. Go to AI, generate a comment, post it as an answer, and it's way off, or even if it's not way off, it's maybe just not helpful at all. And it's like, what's the point? People are going to start to notice that this guy or this gal is just in here trying to hustle. They're not really trying to help me at all. And I could have done the same thing that they did and just gone to AI and did this. So it's really not helpful, and it's really impacting your reputation. Also, if you're using it to generate articles for your website, for your blog, for your social media, and you're just using whatever it spits out, just taking the quick and easy path, that's also going to affect your reputation, because the content is not going to be that great. Use it as a starting point, but make sure you go through and really make the information your own. Make it helpful to your audience so that people can read this and say, wow, this person really knows what they're talking about. This was really helpful to me. So don't risk your reputation by trying to take the quick and easy route with AI. And so that's my little mini rant. That's my mini warning to you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, how you're using AI, and what you think, if you're noticing these kind of patterns, if it's impacting your work at all. But I think it's a life-changing technology, and we're living in an amazing time, and it's just getting started. So I do think if you're not using AI, you're very foolish. But again, I wouldn't just drop everything and jump on the AI bandwagon. I would just figure out how to incorporate it into what you're doing. Keep your focus, keep forging ahead, and serving your people, helping people to the best of your ability, and things will pay off for you. So that's it, guys and gals. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time.